Good morning and welcome to Good Info Sales Training. My name is Scott Martin and I'm joined here with Elizabeth Lanou. She's going to be monitoring the chat and the questions and answers for me. If you notice on the left hand of your screen, there are little buttons that will come off to the side that you can press to either chat or ask questions. I do want to inform everybody that there is a 1-minute delay from what we're doing here live to what you see on your screen. That's the technology, nothing we can do about it. So I do apologize if your questions are not answered immediately, but we're going to do our best. Today, what we're going to do is an introduction to who we are, what we do, and what we'll be selling. Just to give you an idea on, get you started on where we are headed. I apologize, I just had a little mouse problem right there. So what we're going to discuss today is what actually is Good Info, how we different. We're going to talk a little bit about our technology, and then we're going to go to some live websites and show you the awesome advantages of goodinfo.com. Good Info is a revolutionary search directory. And we'll get into that on how we're revolutionary. We include what we consider hybrid technology. Basically, that's integrating social media into local search. A lot of companies out there are one or the other, and we've combined the two. We also use geo-targeted technology, which is kind of complex, but we simplify that for you and just explain to you what it does and not actually how it works. And also that we're a membership-based community. We're not a big corporate-owned entity. The members are actually owners of Good Info. They don't own stock in the company, but they actually have voting rights within the company, which is very unique to our organization. If you look at the geo-targeted technology, it allows each community to have their own unique experience with Good Info. Our home page displays results for each zip code. And if you've had the chance to visit our website, you'll notice it will say welcome to in whatever town or city that you may be located in. And everybody that visits the site will have a different display according to their location. And we do this through either the ISP address or the GPS location if you're on a mobile device. And this allows us to provide true local search results and provide unique advantages for our members. For instance, we can display coupons and events on the homepage that will be specific to that area. If you look at some of our competitors like Groupon, if you do a coupon with them, it's a national coupon. If you do coupons with us, it's local to your area. So if you own, say, a roofing company or something and you want to run a special for that month or something and you put a coupon up, only the people in your service area will actually see that coupon. If you're a community support group or something, or you're doing a fundraiser, or your school's doing something and you want to share it with the community, each member can put up unlimited events for their area, and that will only display on your community on our homepage of the website. So our geo-targeted technology allows a lot of flexibility. This geo-targeted technology also has the potential to eliminate SEO services. Our geo-targeted technology gives everyone the chance to be first in the results. And we'll go into a little bit more detail further in the training on this. But basically, with our geo-targeted technology, we concentrate on the community. So based off your location, the results will be displayed whoever's closest to you. So that changes every time you search based on your location, who comes up first. One advantage that we do have with our technology is that members are located closest to the location before non-members are listed. So there is an advantage there to be a member. We've also revolutionized local search by making it local again and combined it with social media. That gets into the hybrid technology. It allows our members to search their community and share it on our own social network and other known social media as well. And we'll get into this in more detail, how you can, we're integrated with social media and you can push things out on social media, and also show you a little bit about our own social media where you can do member-to-member services. So how are we different? I mentioned earlier we're membership owned. That gives our members voting rights within the organization, and that will be automated on our website in the future, where you'll be notified that voting is coming up, and you'll be able to go and do the voting area and vote right through the website. We make it very simple for you. One other important thing on how we're different is we have no data mining. We collect data, but since we're membership owned, the members own the data. We do not sell data. We do not share data. We keep it secure on our servers for the use of our members. Also, there's no third-party advertising. We'll get into that a little bit more in detail. And one of the most beneficial things is we support you and your community. We use our geo-targeted technology to monitor all activity on our website. So any activity that is done within a community, and whenever Good Info initiates its philanthropy programs, when we give back to the community, whatever comes in a certain area, that money will be redistributed back into that specific community. So it's not shared with other communities. And we also provide support for communities through our events page and things of that nature. And I do apologize for the delay. I need to get used to changing the screen prior to me speaking about the next screen. I guess my voice is coming across faster than the movement on the computer screen. I do apologize for that. Some advantages of Good Info is we have a minimal annual fee, and that starts at $1.99, which is very, very beneficial. Our competitors, for the same services that we offer in our $1.99 package, are right around $1,000 to $1,200 a year. Once you start adding services and doing things with them to get to the same level that we offer in our complete package. So it's very, very enticing to businesses to pay the $1.99 annually to have access to all the services we're going to show you today. Another great feature is we have no auto renewal fee. A lot of companies, when you sign up, even for free accounts, they ask you for a credit card, and after your 30-day trial, or if you no longer want the service after the annual fee is about to expire, you have to revisit the website and inform them that you do not want the service any longer. We personally don't like that type of strategy, so we offer our members a no auto renewal fee. If they want to renew, they have to go back to the website, re-enter their credit card information. because we do not keep your credit card information for security purposes. So nobody has to worry about our site being hacked and stealing credit card information. Once the credit card is processed, it is encrypted and deleted. And we also require no credit card for free memberships. If you sign up for our website for free, it's very easy. If you have a Facebook account, you can, if you're not signed in, you can sign into your Facebook account. And we have partnered with Facebook to gather the information and one-click access, and you generate a password and your free account is created. No credit card needed. If you do not have a Facebook account, you can also manually enter your username, first name, and business name if you like. It's optional, and password, and your account is created. Also, our members have 24/7 access to their profile page, and we'll talk about their profile page and their user profile, the difference between the two, and we'll show you how to access those and build those and the advantages of them. Basically, your profile page acts as a one-page website, and the member has full control over it, full editing, access it from any computer, and make changes as they wish and update it. One of the most important things we want to discuss, because GoodInfo has many, many services that we offer our members. What is it that you are actually selling? And we want you to, concentrate on this, because you're selling the memberships initially. And we're going to discuss the different types and give you kind of an idea on where to start and how to approach the business owner to sell the membership to them. Here we have our different memberships. We have many different advantages and services. The main goal is to sell them the membership, as I mentioned before. Basically, we have three types of memberships. There's the free membership, which consumers and businesses, anybody can join for free, and anybody that joins for free has the availability to claim a listing. We have approximately 14.1 million records in our database of small to medium-sized businesses across the country. And if you create a free account, you have the availability to claim a business, and a business can only be claimed once. The other advantage to a free membership to consumers is they have access to the coupons and the events. Only members can write reviews on the businesses. That keeps the non-members from spamming and infecting our site and putting up false reviews, because we validate all our members. Hold on, I'm having mouse difficulties here. Apologize. I do apologize for that. I'm trying to time the screen and my voice with the delay, so I apologize if I have a little interruption there. So where do we start? Basically, you want to figure out what they need, what are they using now, and then explain the benefits of GoodInfo. It's pretty straightforward. You kind of want to get to know your customer. If you're walking into a restaurant, you kind of know that there's certain needs that restaurants have that maybe an air conditioning service wouldn't want to have, and familiarize yourself with the services that come along with the membership and emphasize what those are. But primarily, any small business who might be on one of our main competitors like Yelp or Manta, and they have claimed their listing with them and paid for their profile, there's additional services that they need to pay monthly to get to where our services are included. So kind of find out what they're using now, how much they're spending, and then show them the benefits of Good Info. Also, some good examples would be the data mine, and that most companies sell your data. If you read their privacy policy, there'll be statements in there that any information you put on their website, that they own it and they have the right to do whatever they want with it. That means they sell that to companies that purchase the list or lease that information to send you marketing and other different strategies that they use with your information. We collect the data, but we will never sell your data. We keep it on our servers for use of members only. Very, very beneficial. I know Facebook is in the spotlight right now because most people don't know that everything that you post on Facebook, they own the copyright to. So basically, that's the next thing is copyright. We do not copyright your information that you put on our site. You own your information that is on our site. Very, very beneficial. And also let them know about the truth on SEO. You know, everybody wants to be first on a search engine like Google, Yahoo, or Bing. And also understand that we're not a search engine. Search engines are your big three, Yahoo, Google, Bing. They provide all types of information. We're a local search directory that when you come to our site, you're looking for local business. And a lot of local businesses, small companies, will try to spend a lot of money to get first on those search engines, and they're competing with big companies that have deep pockets that override them, and they become second, third, fourth page no matter how hard they try. And Good Info has the ability to eliminate those SEO costs because our search engine is local to the community. We're geo-targeted, and our benefit is to help local businesses be found in an easy, efficient manner. Another benefit on where to start is compared to what services they may currently be using. And this comes with the experience of the salesperson to figure out what the business owner needs and what features of Good Info will benefit most of him. I know a couple of months ago, I personally was visiting a coffee shop, and we were talking to the owner, and he was very, very busy and said he didn't have time to talk to us. And we were ordering, and just while he was making our order, we had 30 seconds to talk to him and found out that he was on Yelp. And his biggest complaint is he's a small one-shop local coffee shop, and on his Yelp page, he has to spend a lot of money monthly to take down a Starbucks ad. So right away, we piqued his interest. He no longer was too busy to speak to us. He was very intrigued on how much money he would save a month by not having to take down third-party ads, and how his profile page would be exclusive to him. And now he's a member, and he's actually even profiled on our homepage, Black and Gold Coffee. So that is very beneficial to figure out what they need and what actually interests them to make the sale quick and efficient. And every business is going to be different. Everybody has that one thing that they're spending money on that they just regret writing that check or paying that bill on their credit card every month for a service that they feel they need, but and they probably do, but it'll be included in their membership with us. So what I want to do right now is I'm going to take a second to switch screens here, and we're going to go to live websites so I can actually show you some of these advantages that I've been speaking of. And I'll give it a second to catch up here. what I've done here is we're based in Sarasota, Florida, and just south of us there's a medium-sized town called Northport, and that's where I actually live. And the reason I use this for an example is very simple, that the smaller communities are what get dominated and pushed out. Usually the bigger businesses are in the big cities or the bigger towns, and they pay to be up first. So what I did is I just went to my zip code on Yelp and found or searched for air conditioning. And if you look up top of the page, they're advertising for AT&T service. Well, I'm looking for an air conditioning guy. I'm really not interested in AT&T service. This isn't too bad. It tells me what I'm looking for in my area and gives me some ways to narrow it down. One of the big benefits of Good Info is we reversed everybody else's philosophy. They give you a very broad range and make you manually narrow it down. We pinpoint it to your community, and if you want to expand that search, then you expand it, because most people are looking for a business within 2 to 5 miles of their location through studies that we've done. So we've reversed, this is how we're revolutionary, we reversed how people actually search for local businesses. Also, if you look here, these wonderful little buttons that a lot of search engines and search directories have are the little advertisements. These companies are paying to be first. So there's a Southwest Plumbing and Air Conditioning, which is in Englewood. Englewood is probably half hour, 40 minutes away from Northport. Not really relevant to me because I want somebody local. Also, here's a maid service. I'm looking for air conditioning, and there's a maid service advertising. So if you look at the first third of the page, it's not really relevant to what I was searching. And over here, they show one air conditioning and heating company in Northport, and then you go to the next town over and you see one in Port Charlotte, which I know you guys are not very familiar with the area, but that is a different town than where Northport is, and they're giving me one listing, and I had to scroll down. If I look here at Fort Myers, Florida, that is about 45 minutes to an hour south of Northport. So here are some other companies that are boosting their listing with Yelp to get ahead of local businesses. And I had to scroll all the way down to number 9 to get the one local business in Northport that they're showing us. So basically, if you're a small business, this service is less than effective for you. And if you're a consumer searching for air conditioning in your local neighborhood, you kind of have to go through a couple extra steps. Most people just accept that that's the way society is and deal with it. What I'm going to pull up now is Good Info's search results. So what I did here also is put in the zip code for Northport, Florida, 34286. And I actually did this on the homepage, but since I prepared this for the training and not the and with the delay, I actually wanted to just go directly to the search results page. So I put in the same keywords as air conditioning. If I want, I can take from 20 miles down to 2 miles to get very, very local. But here's the interesting thing. Let's go down to our results. If you look at Northport, there's a couple here down in Port Charlotte. They're right on the border of Northport. But basically, we have on the first page 25 results of air conditioning companies that are in my local area, and they are listed relative to distance from my zip code, which is very, very efficient on finding somebody that's local to me. If I want to support my community, spend my money in my community, we provide a lot more results. Now, these companies are not members yet, so there's no reviews on them. And if you click on the listing, it is very minimal information because they haven't claimed their listing or added in the information yet. And another thing I wanted to show you is geo-targeting. What I did here is I changed the zip code to 33948, which is Port Charlotte. So Northport is actually an extension of Port Charlotte. It's North Port Charlotte, and they shortened it to Northport, but it's its own town now. But if you look at the results, because I changed the zip code to the next town over, my #1 result is different. This is very beneficial because nobody can pay to be first on Good Info. The first person is by location, and then they go from there. This is even more beneficial if you're looking for a restaurant. Personally, one thing that annoys me is if I want to look for a pizza place or Chinese food and I'm getting one that's 10, 15 miles from me. Well, I want to order something where I can go pick up quickly, so I'm not spending an hour to go get takeout food. This is where it becomes beneficial to the business owner to be found. And like I said, you can narrow it down if you want to narrow it down to a smaller radius, or you can expand it out to 20 miles. Anything beyond 20 miles with our site, you change the city and zip code. So very, very beneficial to the business owners. Another thing I want to show you is a demonstration of a profile page. If you look at the profile page, we have no third-party advertising. You get what you search for. You search for this company. I want to know about this company. I find all the information that they have displayed on their profile page about the company. We give you the availability to load your own banner image, your icon size image. You have your address, you have the map of the location, which is typical. And here in the middle, you will have the description of your business. You have full control of what you enter in there. And I will show you later when we build a profile, the WYSIWYG editor where you can add hyperlinks, you can change the font and colors of fonts and get really creative in there. Also, another thing that we've done is we took away the star ratings. Everybody has stars, 4, 5-star rating, 3.5, so on. We added what we call a goodie gauge. And this needle will move based off of the amount of reviews that you have, and if you're excellent rating, a good rating, fair, or poor. It's just an aesthetic difference, something to be easy on the eyes, and just something a little more comfortable than your traditional stars. This was created by our web developer. That's why you see the name as a super user account, so we can demo it. Typically, it would be the name of the member here that would write the review, but this is for demonstration purposes. Also, this is where you can add your social media, or you put in your URL when you build your profile page, so people can actually go to your website directly from your profile page or visit your social media. The phone numbers, we give you access to put in unlimited phone numbers. So if you have multiple locations, or if you have a toll-free number, a fax number, a local number, different email contacts for information or direct sales, or anything that you could think of, you actually put in the title of the phone number or the email and the actual emails and phone numbers. And those are unlimited. We also include a blog. One of the best ways to promote your business online is to actually blog every day. Most people don't do this because then they have to go to a site like WordPress, create a website that's a blogging site, the blogging platform, and go there and set all that up, or pay somebody to set it up and blog. And then what they have to do is they have to go into each one of their social medias, log in, and say, hey, come check out my blog, put a link in, and do all those multiple steps. Our blog is integrated into your profile page. I'll show you once we log into the profile. All you have to do is go into your blog and create a blog and post it. What you can also do is automatically push it out to your social media that you have integrated with your profile page. Very nice feature. And one of the things I want to say again, just to repeat myself, for $199 a year, you get 24/7 access to develop your own profile page that we consider to be compared to a one-page website, because there is no other third-party advertising on there. So what I'm doing now is I'm going back to Yelp, and I'm not picking on Yelp. It's just simplicity purposes. All the other companies, are the corporate companies, are the same, and they actually will have third-party advertising and whatnot. So I went and picked the one air conditioning company that they listed for Northport. And you can see they give me the map and address and get directions and a phone number and a photo gallery. Then you see right below that advertisements for home inspections, and here's a competitor for this Bohals Total Comfort Air Conditioning. His competitor is spending money and trying to steal business from him right on his profile page. Also, there are other advertisements over here that are trying to, get my attention and stuff. And then it comes down, this business isn't claimed on Yelp yet, but just as our site, once you're logged in, you get to claim the business, and then it tells you a little bit about the business and their hours. So basically their profile page is a way for them to monetize their corporate entity by selling advertisements and selling your data. Good Info does not allow third-party advertising, and or we do not sell your data. So that's just some of the benefits of the Good Info profile. And we're going to show you how to create a free account. Now, basically what I've done is I've gone directly to our free registration page. And from this free registration page, you have a couple options to quickly do it. I intentionally am not logged into a Facebook account, but if you're logged into your company Facebook account, this form will automatically be filled, and it'll one-click button, you register, create a password, and it pulls all the information from your Facebook account. If you're not a business and you just want to join as a consumer member and you're logged into your personal Facebook account, same function. You can generate one-click button, and it'll pull your information from your personal Facebook account and create you your consumer profile. If you are not logged into Facebook, you can just click the button and log into your Facebook, and it'll auto-generate the field. If for some reason you're not on Facebook, you scroll down a little bit, and we have the traditional user registration. We only require username, display name, email address, and for you to create a password. So all the form fields that have the red slash next to them are the ones that are required. So very simple, easy way to create a membership on our site. If you notice, by either one of these methods, there is nothing to ask you for a credit card. We do not require that. Only time we require the credit card is when you actually pay us the $199 annual fee, one-time annual fee. And then once that is processed, the credit card information is encrypted and destroyed. So what I'm going to do for ease of purposes in the training is I'm actually going to log into an account that I've already created with an email that I just had. And what it does is when you log in, it comes into a user profile. If you're on the home page or any other page, all you have to do is go up to your name and click on that. It takes you to the user profile. A couple other things I want to emphasize is once you log in, I forgot to mention they're not there, but you can, just imagine these additional tabs in the menu bar are not here when you're not a member. And depending on what membership level you have, oh, I'm sorry. I was just informed that this screen is not on the webinar. So I'll give it a second to catch up. Thank you, Elizabeth. So while we're waiting for that to come up, I apologize. I'm on two separate monitors for this webinar, and I had it on the wrong screen. And you should see the user profile now. Okay, so I'll recap what I was doing, and once again, I apologize for that error. When you're not logged in, the account tab is not visible, and the affiliates tab is not visible. Depending on the membership level will depend on your functions from the account tabs and the affiliate tabs. So either under the account, you can go to user profile, or under your name, you can go to the user profile. And because this is a demo, I did not put pictures in or anything, but it pulled up the information that I had created, which is our business address here and my business cell phone number. But what's interesting is when we scroll down, that it goes to a message center. And that message center is a lot like Facebook. You can compose messages, you can create groups, you can create communities, and journals. And this is very helpful because you can interact with other members. And this turns into kind of an online chamber of commerce type of feature for our members. And this feature will be more and more beneficial as we add more and more members on, and that part of the company grows. Next, what we'll do is we're going to go to the business profile. Now, I've already created this account, but I'll show you how to go ahead and create your business profile, because what we're going to do here is we're going to edit the business profile. And I'm trying my best to wait until you guys can actually see the business information or the page that I'm actually speaking about. I hope you understand it's difficult to speak with the delay, but I'm trying to catch on as quickly as possible. When you look at editing your business profile page, you have, once again, the red lines are what's required, and you can put in your business name. Obviously, this is just a sample. You can select your business category from the drop-down list, and then you enter a short description. of your business. And then here's the cool part. I'm sure everybody is familiar with WYSIWYG editors. This is the center part of that when I showed you on the profile page. This is where you get to enter your information, and you have full control over font colors, background colors, adding images, adding hyperlinks, changing your fonts, changing the size of the fonts. If you're really tech savvy and you want to enter some HTML, we allow that also. So like I said before, your profile page is fully customizable and allows you to edit it at any time. And then your typical information here, which is your address, zip code, city, state, map location. One of the other benefits of our map location is that you can generate from your address, or you can manually enter your location. Where this is beneficial is where we're located is in more of a business type park setting. And if you put our address in most map programs, it puts our location pin at the entrance to our parking lot. Well, our buildings are pretty lengthy and there's multiple units. What we can do on our page is actually move that pin right to our front door. So if somebody's searching for us, they're not stuck out on the street at the entrance of the parking lot looking for where is this business located. Very beneficial to restaurants or tanning salons or hair salons or anything that might be in a shopping plaza that may be pretty large, and most map programs get you to the parking lot and you're driving around looking to see where that is located. That business now has the opportunity to move that pin directly to their front door, so the potential consumer can actually find them much easier. Now what I did is I clicked next and continued, which you should be on this screen. Here's where we allow you to add phone numbers. We allow you to label the phone. So you could put something like toll free and then add the number for your business. And then save it, and then it'll allow you to add an additional phone number. Same with the email addresses. Put in the email label, whatever you would want it to be, contact, tech support, you know, free offer, or anything that you want an email that they would possibly email you from your profile page, you can add those. And then we get to the interesting part of the profile page. This is where you get to add your social media links. Very simple. Open your Twitter account, copy the URL and paste it in. Same with Facebook and LinkedIn. We're going to be adding other social medias very, very quickly, like the Pinterest, YouTube, Vimeo accounts. All those you'll be able to add with no problem. They're just not accessible at this point. Another great benefit is, and I'll talk while I give it time for the screen to catch up, is SEO information. Basically, how we benefit is, I know Manta allows you, when you create a profile, to put in 2 keywords for your business. If you want additional keywords, you can purchase them, and you can purchase 5 more keywords. We allow you to put in 20 keywords included in your membership. So this allows you to be found more quickly and have a more diverse search results. So if a consumer member is searching our site and puts something in, I'll use the example, if you're a tire shop and you do oil changes. So if you're with our competitors and you put in tires and alignments, and you also do oil changes, they may not find you because you do not have the availability to list all the keywords that will be pertinent to your business. This also helps you because when you look on a search engine, I'm sure most people are familiar if you Google something and it comes down to like a Yelp or Manta profile page, that Manta and Yelp are like us. We're very big in Google's eyes. So profile pages actually come up before websites. So not only if you're a small company and you're paying for SEO to get listed on Google or Bing or Yahoo's front page, you're also competing with big companies like Yelp and Manta and Good Info because the profile pages come up. So this helps you in two mannerisms. It helps you with the local search directory being found, and also helps you with Google results. Now that's not overnight. Nothing with SEO is. However, with in our beta testing about a year ago, we had somebody that had spent over 6 years, $30,000 on SEO services and website development and everything. And after 3 months, her profile page was ahead of her website in Google search. So it does take a little bit of time, but it is very, very effective. So then I just click continue, and I can go back and edit those by going to edit my business profile. I can go and edit those at any time. One other thing I wanted to show you is if you look at the upper right, I'm already logged in as a $199 business member. So it's asking me to upgrade to premium membership. And that is, if you're a free member, that will ask you to upgrade to the business member for $199. So that changes with whatever membership level you're at. And if you're free membership and you have not claimed a business listing yet, it will ask you if you would like to claim a business listing. Or if you're a free member and you search our directory and go to a profile page, it will also ask you if you would like to claim that listing. Same as Yelp and Manta and all the other big local search directories. Also very simple to add photos. Just click on the add new photo. And you can add unlimited photos for your business, which is very, very effective. Also, to manage your blog, you could click on the add a blog button and it will open up another WYSIWYG editor. You title it, you can do the meta title, meta description, and go in and create your blog with the WYSIWYG editor. And I caught myself moving too fast, so I will give it a minute to catch up because I'm sure everybody's probably wondering what page I'm on. So I do apologize once again. What we're going to move on to next is manage coupons. Very simple once again. You could click on add a coupon and a WYSIWYG editor comes up to name the coupon, and you create the coupon yourself, and then that will give you the availability to push it out to social media and put it in your blog, wherever you would like that coupon to be displayed. So it's very, very efficient. In the future, what we're going to do is put some templates up there for pre-designed artistic HTML templates, so you can choose a coupon template. So it gives you just a little bit of variation on different forms. Right now it's on just your typical default coupon image. But in the very near future, we'll be uploading some of those options. Also, what we had the availability to do is, if you remember the profile page, the large banner image, all you have to do is go down the banner image and click change, and it will ask you to upload an image, and you choose a file, and there's multiple different file types that you can upload. And then that will be displayed on your profile page as well. Also, the smaller image that was under the banner image will allow you to enter that image. And both of those images, they do have size limitations. So if your file is too big, it will ask you to resize it and try to upload again, which if you've done anything with any other account, that's just typical in the industry. That way the image presents nice and crisp and clear. So that's basically, you know, how to claim a listing and build a profile. And once I didn't cover it, but that goes into some other things. I can go back to the website here quickly. And if you go to solutions, and it will show you a list of premium services. Now, these premium services, we have back office services, email marketing, social marketing, healthcare and insurance, creative services. That's any kind of artwork or content writing. If you're not good with blogging, we have access to content writers. And most of these services, all of these services are actually brought to you at a discounted rate. As Good Info, we negotiated terms and we've tested the suppliers for these services, and we negotiated terms to bring them to you at discounted rates. For instance, if you look at our website, I'll go to the web team. You can actually get a custom built 6-page website. It is, the price will not be displayed here. Oh, it is actually. It says $1,000. We're actually running a promotion to our first members to have that for under $400. So to have a custom website built for less than $400 is a very big incentive. And then the hosting is actually, we're also running $25 a month, but that hosting is professional hosting. It's not your typical free hosting. These are professional built websites. And it gives you links to some of them. The good thing about this is most professional websites will allow you to make changes whenever you want, as long as you pay them hefty fees. This company that we've partnered with actually makes free changes or provides you access so you can make the changes. And you can also narrow it down to say, hey, I want to be able to edit content and add images. You control the rest of the website, redesigning it or whatever. So there's a lot of flexibility in it, and a lot of different choices. Now, these premium services are available only to our premium members. So you do have to upgrade to the $4.99 membership to actually have access to those services. But they are very, very beneficial because we offer them at discounted rates. And if you're already using phone service, email marketing, social media marketing, and some SEO services or copywriting services for blog, you're going to save more than that $4.99 very, very quickly. And we have approximately 33, 34 services right now, and we will be adding those as technology changes and advancements in marketing or business needs develop. Some other things that we have there are like payroll services. I know if you are a small business and you have one employee, you can have payroll service for as little as, I believe it's $19 a month. You can have social media services for low as $18 a month. So the fees are very, very minimal, and they are additional to the membership. But basically, we want you guys to concentrate on selling the $199 member, because a lot of those premium services actually go into us providing the market analysis, and our experts going in and finding out what services they're using, what companies they're using, and how we can actually save them money. And what we're going to do now is, I'm not sure, Elizabeth has been handling the chat. Because of the delay, we have the ability to do questions and answers on the webinar. But what I'm going to do real quick here is, if you give me a second, I'm going to add a slide very quickly, and I'm going to add some call-in numbers. Excuse me. The first number, let me tell you, the first number is going to be your dial-in number. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a cold and it's catching up with me. Oh, I apologize. I'm typing the numbers in now, and they will be displayed very shortly. Excuse me. And what we're going to do is, we are going to allow you to dial in, and I'm going to give you about 10-15 minutes. Let's shoot for 10 minutes. So it's, let's do 11:15. Excuse me. Wow, I do apologize for that. You should, I have the screen up. You should very shortly see the dial-in number and the access code. And we will give you a couple minutes to use the restroom or get a drink or whatever you need to do. And then we can have a conference and answer any questions and any further discussion without the delay. Just the delay, I'm sure it's very difficult to actually do anything, and I apologize again. We were told with our webinar service that since Google added the DVR service or access to their platform, that is what's causing the delay. And that's a new service that they have, is so you can actually rewind and fast forward live webinars, and it caused the delay. So hopefully in the future they will work through that and actually have it closer to real time, so we don't have to worry about this inconvenience. But you should have those numbers up, and I will leave those numbers up for a minute or two. And like I said, 11:15, we will get on the conference call and answer any questions that you can have, and continue the discussion live. So I'm going to leave those up, and we'll see you in about 15 minutes. Thank you, everyone.